Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. I hope everyone is doing okay. Okay. I told you guys that I joined the gym, and I met this one really nice lady right away who has really helped me a lot, and she gave me a good recipe for a meal smoothie. And I thought, yeah, I think this will work for me, and I have everything I need to make it. So I thought tonight's the night. Okay, 1/4 cup oatmeal. So it's been 6 months since I joined the gym, and a picture was taken, and I will try to get a copy and show you. So I wasn't trying to do the diet too much because I thought it's just too, okay, this is gonna make a huge smoothie. 1/4 cup oatmeal. Okay, and then 1/4 cup banana. So I still have these bananas from the food pantry. So it's about time for another trip to the food pantry. Okay, I think this is about a quarter cup. 1/4 cup. This is kind of a tropical type smoothie. But what's good about this smoothie is I can freeze it. You know, I can freeze it, and then I can so 1/4 cup pineapple. So this is going to be like you could eat this for breakfast, but this is the kind of stuff I eat. Okay, so since I have the banana, and this pineapple is in its own juice, so I could either freeze it or drink it. 1/4 cup spinach, and I have some in the bottom of my refrigerator. So everything is equal parts. And then I'm probably going to have to put some water, because if it's too gluey, to me, I can't stand those kind of smoothies either. So 1/4 cup. I've been researching. I told you guys I was on a 9-week shape up plan. Well, I didn't fully understand the 9-week thing. 9 weeks is what they do before a competition. So just going since I think it was the beginning of the month, it would be about the first week of August. So I didn't know what I was going to do, but I kind of think I figured some stuff out. Okay, so 1/4 cup spinach. And 1/4 cup avocado. So I learned my lesson, never eat, I think I eat a lot, but one day I made the decision, and she said this will make it very creamy. I made the decision to eat an entire avocado, and I was so full for so long. And then you just blend it up. So let's see what happens. I'm probably going to have to add some water. So this is a pretty exciting recipe. So, okay, let's see. I do this kind of stuff in the middle of the night. Uh-oh. You have to get the little arrows aligned. it's kind of stuck to the sides of the blender, so let me regroup here. All right, let's see. All right, here's what we've got. So, believe it or not, it smells good. It doesn't look good to me, but it smells good. So let me add a little bottled water. One of the girls mentioned I could add some yogurt, but I don't want to add yogurt because I want to try the original recipe. So let me add, because I like it more like a drink. So I'm going to add, well, let's see, about a half a cup of water. This water is heavy. All right, that should do it. When I first started YouTube, I did a lot of smoothies. I haven't been eating them lately, but I used to. I think this water is going to help. All right, see what's going to happen here. Plus, this is a good way to get more greens in. I don't think the spinach is going to be disagreeable, but if it is, I will tell you. I go taste awful. Scrape the sides of the blender. I don't want like chunks of spinach. I want it all blended in there like a green smoothie, if I can. It's getting there. A little bit longer. Okay, I think I know what it needs. It needs a little bit more water for it to blend entirely. I don't want to chomp into raw spinach. I mean, the true green smoothie people probably would. So this is making 3/4 cup of. I'm also doing a search on the best water too. Like, if any of you know what is the best water, you might like yours a little bit thicker, but I don't think so. Not for me. I can't imagine myself drinking this whole thing because of the fruit, but I could freeze it. Okay, that's what it needed. A little bit more water. But you can do that to your own taste. So I found these older women bodybuilders. And this is funny about the bodybuilding videos with the diet. I don't find them super healthy. I mean helpful. I'm sure they're healthy. Because I don't like it. I hate anything, I don't like leftovers that much, but I am going to do some meal prepping. So here, see how much better that looks? So all together, the ingredients were, let me see, 1 1/4 cup with 3/4 cup water. So it looks like about 2 cups of smoothie resulted. So now on the bodybuilders, they just chug it down, but they're into, I mean, this could taste pretty good if all you've been eating is chicken and rice. And then I got this straw, you know, I spend a lot of money at Jack in the Box, so I asked for the straws. Okay, now I'm going to tell you. If I hate it, I'm going to go, I hate it. That is not bad, considering the contents. And I got these lids with these cups a while back. So I'm probably going to freeze that, because I think it might taste good frozen. Okay, so today I was out in the garden looking for munching. Look what happened, you guys. From yesterday to today, this just sprouted out of the ground. Remember, I only had about 5 or 6. So I said, I'm taking them out of the garden because they won't survive. And they even grew since I put them in the windowsill this morning. And look at this thing. I got to do something. And here is the celery. You just put it in water, start doing some of this, and then you can plant it in dirt, and look what happened. This is my celery leaves. So I'm going to try to dehydrate them, but I'm going to eat them too. So that was the garden. Then I went to Target, and I bought 3 things that I really love. This is for cereal and milk. But I could put some fruit or anything, and it's actually 2 little containers, and it comes with a spoon for $3 at Target. So I thought it was an awesome deal. And then I just saw them I got 2 of these measuring cups, and inside of each one is like a little flask. So I bought 2 of those. So I bought those today at Target. Then I went to the gym, and one of the ladies told me how she stays in shape is she does the elliptical. So I could only do like 1 or 2 minutes, but today I did a total of 10 minutes. So if you're new, start watching these ladies, and I'm telling you guys, I saw like amazing progress. Women that started at 70 on YouTube and now they're 75. I go, that's amazing. So I went 3 minutes, 3 minutes, and then 4 minutes. So I got 10 minutes. One of the ladies is 70, my age, and her body is solid. So there's no flab on it. That is what you want. Okay, now, the worst time for me is when I come home. So I thought of this. What about a burrito? A breakfast burrito from Dollar Tree, or Jack in the Box has a breakfast sandwich, or like a Taco Bell beefy burrito, so that just gobbling doesn't happen. But that's not what I had today. I had bacon. So for me, what's bad is if I don't have the bacon ready to go, but if I can just slip it in the oven. So I have bacon with 3 egg whites and a small croissant. So I'm trying to limit, get rid of sugar, limit carbs, and limit cheese. So this egg whites are 17 calories each. And I had about 5 pieces of bacon and a small croissant. And when I was making my bacon, I just slipped my croissant from the freezer into the oven. So that was awesome. Okay, and then here's the yogurt. What did I do with that yogurt I made? You cannot lose a big gulp full of, oh, here it is. Okay, I made this yogurt. And see this yogurt? I made it out of Ralph's 2 for $1 yogurt and 4 cups of powdered milk, Walmart. Any flavor. So I pretty much eat and drink dairy at will. So 4 cups powdered milk, these big ones. I'm going to be buying these 1 every single month. Okay, so I heated a big pan of water to boiling. I slipped it in the oven and I left the corner available for the yogurt. And then I started heating the 4 cups of milk until it was 180 degrees or bubbling just before I start the boiling of the water and the boiling of the milk at the same time. So it was 4 cups water, 1 cup powdered milk. And then I brought that to like almost boiling, and I held it there for 20 to 30 minutes, closer to 30. Now this is pretty solid yogurt, and see the liquid that could be used in your bread making as whey. So it depends on the brand, and I took the yogurt out at the beginning too to let it get room temperature. Then when the water was boiling, I put it in, and then I put my universal lid on the top. So then I cooled my milk down. Then I added the room temperature. Usually I make 3 cups, but I made 4 cups. You can actually make up to 6 cups if you want. And then I stored that, and I cover it with foil, and I put it in the back of the oven. So I got ready to go to bed, and I went to reheat the water, and I noticed the oven was cold. And the yogurt had barely, there was no yogurt happening. So I turned the oven up just to get the oven warm with the yogurt in there. And then I turned it right down and reheated the oven. And then I put the milk in a pan, and I heated that to about 100 degrees. This is after I'd been processing. So I didn't know if it was going to fail or not. And then I put it back in the big gulp cup, and I left it overnight, and it was fine. So my milk must not have been warm enough. Okay, so that's for the yogurt. So I have yogurt. I have a smoothie. Okay, now this was very helpful. This was very helpful at the gym. Okay, one of the ladies, the one who gave me, thank you, Kit. Sometimes her husband calls her Moo. anyway, what she said is get half your plate with veggies. I go, or veggies and fruit, and a quarter of your plate with meat, and a quarter of your plate with a carb. And I thought that'll kind of work for me because I have chicken that I bought, so I put about a little portion, a liberal portion. And so it was in the freezer, so I took it out. So I will just zap it until it's warm. So I have my carb, and I had a small croissant. So I want to go to a carb that's like, I don't want to start eating fake food too much. So half today and half tomorrow. So I have half of a sweet potato ready to go for tomorrow. And what I like to eat on them is lime and chipotle hot sauce. So I want natural, likable food, no hateable food. So this is like how, so what I did, fortunately, is I saved all kinds of containers. Remember I told you guys I was going crazy? And then I just so and this bowl from a salad, and this little bowl. And so then I have my carb ready, like meal prepping for tomorrow. So I'm just putting my sweet potato in here for tomorrow. And then for my carb, when I get home from the gym, my meat, I could have, I like these, tuna or salmon. So that'd be good. So that's for tomorrow. And once, the bodybuilders, the literal bodybuilders, you know, they do like a week, but I don't like eating, let's see, is this hot? Perfect. Okay, so now I have one of these. When I go to McDonald's, I ask them for a sauce. Sometimes I eat it, and this is just I'm going to save these little containers and start putting my own sauce in here so that I'm getting the idea of portion control. Because that is part of the problem. You guys don't have to join a gym. You could just walk. You could get fit with Rick or Fabulous 50. I put it on my my X. So so I had the egg whites and bacon with a croissant. And now I want to make a little, it's going to be like, okay, on these, I'm going to try to dehydrate these, but I'm just going to eat the celery stalks. They're kind of little, but that is okay. I'm going to eat them. I'm going to eat everything I grow. Those are good. Can you believe that? All right. Now, for me, I don't want to go cuckoo on the salad. That's one thing I don't like. Oh, it's so hot. I got to turn the air on. I'll be back. I'm like those bodybuilders, those men. They're so sweaty when they're cooking. I can relate. All right. So in time, you guys, I think you're going to see a big evolution, you know, just by working on your diet little by little by little. So I want to make like a coleslaw, but I want to eat my ranch dressing on it. This is a pretty decent cabbage. It's not the most delicious cabbage I've ever tasted. I'll probably cook the rest. I think I bought it at Walmart, sorry, but it's not the most delicious cabbage I ever met. I might make a stir fry. Now, if you want to watch your weight a little bit, stir fries are really good because you can use sausages, little pieces of meat, egg. You can get your rice, cook 3 tablespoons of rice. That's going to give you a nice portion. And then I bought tomatoes today at Walmart. I have this one good Walmart by my house. So the thing about trying to what happened is when I was first, you know, just like the very idea of controlling my weight, my eating went totally out of control. Okay, and I have a ranch dressing. But what happens eventually is you find some food you like. So I don't want to eliminate any food groups at my age. I think that's a real bad idea because I'll be 60, 70 years old. You need your dairy, you need your fat, you need protein, but it doesn't have to be huge amounts. So then I want to put some lime juice. This is good, one of the followers told me. If you're out there, thank you. Also, you could put Greek yogurt and chives on your baked potato. Okay, so I'm not going to be suffering eating my pretty much legal food. It's not 100% perfect, but it's a big improvement, let's put it that way. Okay, so that, let me show you. Oh, I want to get a shot of my smoothie because I promised Moo that I would take a photo of myself with my smoothie. What did I do with it? All right. Now I lost my straw. Oh, I'm so mad. I want my smoothie straw. Oh. Here it is. This is the most important. I promised her I would take a picture of the smoothie. You know, if you go out for smoothies, they're so expensive. So on my meat portion, it could be, I bought 1 hamburger patty. I could make 3 pork sausages, chicken, eggs, tuna, or salmon. On my carb portion, I could have a small piece of pizza, a crescent, a small bread. I could have a sweet potato or I could have a potato. And then any fresh vegetables. So I think this is a pretty good, and it's not too hard to make. It's a lot easier to make than we try to make it on YouTube. So you guys saw all the fruit I bought, and you might be thinking that's way too much fruit. Okay, I wanted to learn how to do this. This is 2 mangoes and 1 nectarine. And actually it tastes good. I will get better at this. And I will just keep them in the freezer, and then, because I want to learn how to dehydrate the fruit. Okay, now I want to show you. I got 12 tangerines and I froze them. And then this is the 3 navel oranges. I'm freezing them. And then at some time in the future, when it's the right time, when I feel like it, I will drink. What I do is I let it like unfreeze, and then I eat it like a smoothie. So that is the food. I dehydrated the fruit at 250. It goes faster than in the oven than a dehydrator. Okay, so now what? Okay, what I'm doing is I'm preparing for war, because I think it's the biggest looming threat. So what am I doing? Water, food, and shelter. Then during war, petroleum, metal, and tires. Petroleum products like oil, like gasoline, rubber, plastic, and paper. I noticed less paper products, but I thought it was because China was buying all the paper pulp. Non-perishable goods like canned food. Water was an issue, believe it or not, during the Depression. Battery-powered radios. I don't have one. I want to get a walkie-talkie. Secluded energy like solar panels, windmill, generator. Okay, like for light, you can get the small panels and just keep them in the yard. Flashlight and batteries. Okay, and then we need to stock up on canned meat, coffee, butter. The best way to do butter is to buy heavy cream and make your own. Just put it in the blender, blend it until it coagulates into butter, and then you'll have good milk as well. Canned goods and shoes. So that's a bad thought. Underwear and socks. That's a bad thought. Coats, sweaters, beanies, mittens, wool blankets. So what I usually do is I buy 1 coat, 2 sweaters, 2 boots, 2 flats, and then if I'm on some kind of I want to reduce spending, it's 3 shirts and 2 pants, and I would just get them at the thrift store. So water, seeds. So what's happening, I showed you the seeds, is like, okay, those are sprouting, so it's time. This is like about the 3rd one I've done. I might take some of these to the community garden if they start sprouting. It just started getting warm here. So seeds, because how are you going to plant food with no seeds and no water? Tools, sewing, you never think about that. Flashlight, headlamps, like the lamps for your head, so you can walk around outside at night. Candles. So be thinking about no refrigeration, can openers, pet food. That's going to be bad if you have big dogs, and diapers. Now, what I want to do is I do want to stockpile canned food, but I want a majority of big bags of food like flour, sugar, powdered milk, beans, peas, dehydrated potatoes, dry fruit and vegetables, pasta, and rice. So now back to the dehydrated fruit. The number 1 is raisins, but dates, apricots, prunes, figs, peaches, and I put apricots again. You know, okay, so it can't hurt to prepare, because hopefully somebody won't do something stupid. But in my life, you can pretty bet somebody's going to do. Every time I have said they wouldn't do that, that would be stupid, they do. I wanted to mention this. This is my salsa, and what it is it's Walmart salsa. I will be stocking up a case of this stuff while I can still get it, because that really helps me with the egg whites. Otherwise, I could use Tabasco. And then another thing that's really delicious is this chipotle. If I'm going to be eating chicken, you know, I can get every week at Ralph's, I can get a whole body chicken like this, and I can get 8 legs, and I can get a pizza. So I still have pizza in there. So, you know, finding the deals, going to the pantry, figuring out what would constitute a decent meal that's not overdoing it. Okay, you guys, I will see you soon. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all. Bye.